let's start this quiz. So we'll move on to the first question. So if you have any doubts, please write in the chat box. I'll try to answer them. Okay, let's go. Question number 1 coming up. Okay. So guys, so today's first question is, identify the person who designed the tricolor. So he is the person who designed the tricolor. So he hails from Andhra Pradesh. So he was the person to decide our national flag in the year 1920s. So if anyone knows the answer, please text the answer to Vishal. Okay. And if you have any doubts, please text in the main chat group. So meanwhile, I'll talk about the flag. So uh, first, actually, the designer thought of two colors, saffron and green. And then when Gandhi visited this person in Andhra Pradesh, he added the white color in the middle, and then came our national flag. All right. So I hope you're all done with the first question. We'll move on to the next question. Okay. So identify this person who was elected as the first female president of the United Nations General Assembly. So she's an Indian who took an active part in the Indian independence struggle. And I'll give you a very easy hint. So she is the sister of one of our previous prime ministers.
Former prime minister.
Former prime ministers. Identify her. Sister of a very famous prime minister. And her family has three prime ministers. Her family has three prime ministers. This will be a very big hint. So think about whose sister she is and identify her. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Question number 3. Okay, so identify this person who was a revolutionary and was executed at the age of 23 for fighting against British in India, which made him a folk hero of the Indian independence movement. So the photo you see here is a picture of young revolutionary who was executed at the age of 23. So he bombed British people and also the parliament during Indian independence struggle. So I want you all to identify who this person is. He's a very famous person. You all know him very well. Please identify the person. He was executed by hanging by the British. Okay. So okay, I'll give away the answer if you want, because people are asking me for hints. So he is the Singh. He is the famous Singh who was executed at the age of 23. Very young. Very young.
The answers we can give at the last, after the entire quiz is over, right? You can give the hints, no issues, right?
Yes. I'm just giving it. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. What event in Indian history is also considered as first war of independence? So your hint for this question will be Rani Jhansi Lakshmi Bai. It's a famous year before independence. This was considered as the first war of independence. So what year? The event is related with the year. If you all remember, the first chapter in your social textbooks is this one. Which famous event where Rani Lakshmibai fought bravely? Okay, guys, we'll move on to the next question. Question number 5. Okay. The Statue of Unity is a colossal statue of who? He was the first Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister of Independent India. So every one of you should know Statue of Unity, which was recently unveiled by the Indian government. So identify the person who is in the statue. And fun fact, this is the tallest statue in not only in India but also in the world. Standing tall at 182 meters feet high. Identify the statue. Who is this person? Next question. Identify the logo. So this was the first company established by British in India. Okay. So you have 3 letters. Those 3 letters are a big hint. If you can realize what starts with what, it's a very easy question. So this was the first company which entered India and started looting our cotton, and then eventually the country India. So identify the company, you will get the answer. Okay, we'll move on to the 7th question. Okay, this is the logo of a famous bank. So this bank was started by Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Indira Gandhi, and the Jallianwala Bagh Committee. So this was started during Indian independence struggle. So this was the first Indian-owned bank, which was started by our own Indian freedom fighters. Identify this bank. You see oftenly this logo in advertisements. So please identify the bank. Next question. Identify the person who composed the national song of India. Identify the person who wrote the national song of India. The national song. It's a straightforward question, no hints. Identify the person who composed the national song of India.
The national song and the national anthem are one and the same, right?
No.
Oh,
They are
different.
not. Yes. Please don't confuse yourselves.
Yeah, you have to clarify that to them.
Yes. National song. Okay, so we are talking about Vande Mataram. Who wrote Vande Mataram? And let's move on to the next question. So guys, these are video questions. So I'll play a video first and identify the event. Okay, so I'll play the video first. Check out the video. Okay guys, so I'll explain what you saw in the video. So there's a lot of groups of people who are marching towards a certain place along with Gandhiji and other freedom fighters. Okay, so this event happened in the year 1930. So I'm asking, where are these people marching towards? This event has a specific name, so identify the event.
Raghavendra, could you please play the video once again?
Okay, I'll play the video once again. Is it playing for everyone? So they started walking from Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad. It should be another hint. Now think of the event which started in Sabarmati Ashram in 1930 in Ahmedabad. Okay. We'll move on to the next video question. Okay, guys, I'll play the video once again. So this is Parliament of India. This is Parliament of India, okay. And if you see properly, he is Jawaharlal Nehru, who is talking in the Parliament. So I want you to identify when was this speech made. It's okay if you give the name of the event, or else the date is also fine. Think of a particular date where this historic speech was made in the Parliament. We'll move on to the next question, question number 11. So,
God and His law are on earth. Left on! Right and left! Left on! Back! Back! Left on! Back! Jump! Front right! Knee leg! Position! We must have the courage to take their anger.
okay guys, so let me explain first. So this is a meeting, a place where six people were having a meeting, and then suddenly British army comes and assaults on the people who are just having a meeting. So this is not the actual clip. This is a clip from the movie Gandhi. But I want you to identify what actually happened on 13th April 1999. So this is what happened on 13th April 1919. But this has a specific name. We all learned it in our schools. So just try to remember what happened, where the British people attacked violently without any warnings. I'll play once again for you.
God and His law are on earth. Left on! Right and left! Left on! Back! Back! Left on! Back! Jump! Front right! Knee leg! Position! We must have the
Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Question number 12. Okay, guys. So identify the army. I'll give you a big hint. So the person shaking the hands is Subhash Chandra Bose. So this army is associated with this great person. So please identify the army. What is it called as? I'll wait for 5 more seconds and then we will move on to the next question. Question number 13.
On with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Okay, so my question is, he's not our Indian freedom fighter, but he's also another country's political national leader. So he was inspired by our very own Gandhiji's principles and led civil rights movement in USA. So I want all of you to identify the person who is speaking. So the name of the speech is "I Have a Dream." So if this will give you any hint, it's fine. So I'll play the video once again for you so you can check out the speaker.
On with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Okay, so I think it's fine now. It should be easy. Think of a person who was inspired by Gandhi's principles and led civil rights movement in USA. Rights for black people, as same as white people. Okay, next question. Question number 14. Okay. Okay, I'll play the video and the answer is in the video itself. So concentrate on the video, okay?
Ticket.
Just what are you doing in this car, Coolie?
I have a ticket. A first-class ticket.
How did you get hold of it?
I sent for it in the post. I'm an attorney and I didn't have time.
There are no colored attorneys in South Africa. Go and sit where you belong.
I'll take your luggage back, sir.
No. Just a moment, please. You see? Mohandas K. Gandhi, attorney.
Okay, guys, I think you saw the video properly. So this is a clip from the movie called as Gandhi, which has won Oscar Award too. So my question right now is, Gandhi is traveling in a train to a certain country, but he was taken out because he was a brown person. I want you to tell me in which country was Gandhi taken out from the train, even though he had a ticket in the first class. The answer was mentioned in the video itself, and I'm not going to play the video again now because you will get the answer easily, but I already mentioned. So please remember what the guys were trying to do. Okay, I'll move on to the next question. Question number 15.
Ticket.
Okay, guys. So this is a famous event from the year 1942, which eventually led to our freedom in 1947. So this was a very, very powerful event. So please identify the event associated with the year 1942. what happened in the year 1942 in the month of August. I think it was on 8th August itself, which is coincidentally today. So remember what happened in the year 1942 in the textbooks of Indian history. Large mass processions. We'll move on to the next question and final video question of this quiz event. So that is our Prime Minister Nehru ji hoisting the national flag on Indian Independence Day. I want you to tell me, where is the flag hoisting taking place? Tell me the place. Or else you can tell me the name of the building. It's a famous building in the capital city of India. Every year, Prime Minister hoists the flag on the Independence Day and President hoists the flag on Republic Day. Think of a famous building in New Delhi. Yes, it still exists. The building still exists. Okay, guys. So we'll move on to the next question. So these are audio. Listen to the audio and identify the speaker, okay?
दुनिया भर में जितना इल्म है उससे ज्यादा हमारे लोग में दिमाग है, लेकिन हम संगठित चल नहीं सकते हैं। व्यक्तिगत अलग अलग अपनी राय रखते हैं, वो नहीं चलना चाहिए। हमें समाज को संगठित करना चाहिए। तो वो चीज करने के लिए पहले तो हमारे आज कोई भी झगड़ा का काम हो, फिसाद का काम हो, टंटा का काम हो, छोड़ देना चाहिए। 5 साल।
Okay, guys. So this person, I already asked about this person in the previous questions. So think of it and identify the speaker, who is also called as Iron Man of India. And another hint is he was the first deputy Prime Minister of Independent India. I already asked this in the previous questions. So the answer is same for both the questions. Remember the statue and answer this question: who is the Iron Man of India? And we'll move on to the question number 18. There are no hints for this question, and this should be the easiest of all questions.
There is an indefinable, mysterious power that pervades everything. I feel it, though I do not see it. It is this unseen power which makes itself felt and yet defies all proof, because it is so unlike all that I perceive through my senses. It transcends the senses, but it is possible to reason out the existence of God.
I'm going to give no hints. I'll play the audio once again for you. Listen carefully. Famous voice.
There is an indefinable, mysterious power that pervades everything. I feel it, though I do not see it. It is this unseen power which makes itself felt and yet defies all proof, because it is so unlike all.
I hope everyone got the answer by now. So let's move on to the question number 19.
There is.
So far as the ultimate goal is concerned, I think none of us need have any apprehensions. None of us need have any doubt. But my fear, which I must express clearly, is this. Our difficulty, as I said, is not about the ultimate future. Our difficulty is how to make.
Okay, so the person who is speaking is the person who wrote Indian Constitution along with few other members, but most importantly, he is the head of the group which wrote the Indian Constitution. So identify the speaker. Identify the speaker who wrote the Indian Constitution. We'll move on to next question. Question number 20.
In East Asia. My countrymen in East Asia, while I am in Tokyo, I desire to address a few words to you, and I have no doubt that you will give them due consideration. In the first place, I desire to thank you most heartily for the warm and enthusiastic welcome that you have given me on the occasion of my public appearance in East Asia.
Okay guys, so the speaker is addressing the Indian Army. Identify the speaker. I'll play once again. Please concentrate.
In East Asia. My countrymen in East Asia, while I am in Tokyo, I desire to address a few words to you, and I have no doubt that you will give them due consideration. In the first place, I desire to thank you most heartily for the warm and enthusiastic welcome that you have given me on the occasion of my public appearance in East Asia.
Okay, so question number 21.
In East Asia.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
This is a very famous speech made by who? When India got its independence. It was the first speech that was made in the Indian Parliament when India got its independence from the British Raj. Identify the speaker. A very well-known person. So we'll move on to the next question, 22.
मैं आपसे कहूंगा कि दो नारे आज लगें। दो नारा अगर आप लगाएं तो वही असली नारा है आज देश की जरूरत के मुताबिक। एक तो जय जवान का और दूसरा जय किसान का। ये दो नारे मैं समझता हूं कि आज हमारे देश के लिए जरूरी है। एक जय जवान और एक जय किसान, और फिर उसी से सारे देश का एक जय हिंद का नारा लगता है।
Guys, so I want you to tell me who was the person who gave us the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And after Nehru, he was the second Prime Minister of India. Who gave the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan? Next question.
আমারে মন গলিয়ে আমারে মন গলিয়ে কাজ ভুলিয়ে সঙ্গে তোদের নিয়ে যারে আমারে কে নিবি ভাই সবেতে যাই আপনারে আমার।
Okay guys, so he is a very famous person. I will give you all the hints that are needed. So he's popularly known as Gurudev, first hint. And he was the one who gave the title Mahatma to Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, identify this person, this famous poet and also singer, and also he was a director. Yes, he filmed one film, and also he was the first Asian to receive Nobel Prize. He was the first Asian to receive Nobel Prize. He got Nobel Prize for literature. Okay, concentrate on the hint. He was responsible for writing national anthems for 3 countries: India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. That should be easy to crack the answer. He was responsible for 3 national anthems: India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. All right. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 24. Last question of the audio round.
That has taken more than 20 centuries to evolve. But if in one word, before the signal goes up for me to stop being a cinema star, I might say what my country says to you. It says in the words of the old Hindu prayer that rises up in every home, night after night: Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace.
Okay, so she's a great poet and also a great freedom fighter who fought along with Gandhiji during the Dandi March. She's also called as Nightingale of India. You should know the reason after listening to her voice why she is called as Nightingale of India. So identify this person. Identify the Nightingale of India. She also wrote the book The Golden Threshold. This is the last question of the audio round. Yes, I have 6 more questions which are based on books. Yeah,
fine.
I'll do. Okay, guys. So let's move on to the next segment. These are all books written by our freedom fighters. Okay, just have to identify who wrote this book. All right. Question number 25 coming up. Who wrote the book Hind Swaraj? It's probably there, written there, but I don't think you can understand the language. Who wrote the book Hind Swaraj? And he also wrote My Experiment with Truth. It's a giveaway. You should know. You should know this. And next question. Who wrote the book The Discovery of India? Who wrote the book The Discovery of India? The answers are very easy. Okay, so if you have concentrated on the entire quiz, you should get the answer. So this is the hint. He made the speech Tryst with Destiny. The person who made the speech is the same person who wrote this book, The Discovery of India. Okay, well, move on to next question. Question number 27. Who wrote Geetanjali? Who wrote Geetanjali? So, prior to Janaganamana being selected as our national anthem, it was a part of this book. It was a poem adapted from this book. So indirectly, I am asking who wrote national anthem. So please think who wrote Geetanjali, where I am indirectly asking who wrote our national anthem. We'll move on to the next question. Who wrote the book The Indian Struggle? Or else you can identify the person in the picture and send in your answers. Is a famous person associated with a famous army during Indian independence struggle. Sorry for using young pictures. If I used a normal picture, it would have been very easy to guess. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, the penultimate question of the quiz for today's quiz. Who wrote Raja Yoga? Who wrote Raja Yoga? He was a great saint who spoke on religions on World Convention in Chicago. He made India very proud and famous. Who is this great saint who died very young? And also he was one of the responsible persons for creating Indian Institute of Sciences Institutes. Who is this great saint? You have learned a lot about him, philosophy. Who wrote Raja Yoga? Okay, we'll move on to the last question. Who wrote India Divided? Or else just you can identify the person in the cover page of the book. And the easiest hint would be he was the first president of India. First president of India. I think we got all the answers by now. So we'll stop here right now and we'll move on to the scores in a while. Until the score comes, the audience and the kids, please let me know how was the quiz. I mean, could you understand the questions or was it too hard for you? So you can give me the feedback so that we'll improve from next time.
Bye.